my song every day. Father, draw me nearer, draw me nearer, nearer to thee. Come, deka Jesus, aririambo. Come, dekaya. Father, thank you. Give me the grace to be like your dear son Jesus. This is my heart desire. This is my to be like you. Every day of my life. Thank you, Almighty Father. In another episode of Resurrection Week, we are topic will be very brief because my technical engineer you are, but if salt has lost its taste, how shall its saltness be restored? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled under people's feet. I pray for you as I pray for myself. May we never come to a level in this life where we become good for nothing. Today's Christianity is under attack from left and right, from men and women, those who are qualified to criticize and those who are not qualified to criticize, because we have, in one way or the other, lost our taste as Christians. And because of it, men are trampling Christianity and the Church of Jesus Christ under their feet. But I want to sound this evening, I want to remind us who we are supposed to be. Of a sincerity without controversy. Man is the beauty of the earth. Without man on earth, the earth is formless and void. There is no beauty. God created man to be the beauty of the earth, as he, God, is the beauty of the universe. But when man lost his beauty due to sin, the Bible said it grieved God that he has made man. The Bible said, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. The glory of God in man is the beauty of man. And when man lost this beauty, it grieved God. But thank God for his love, his unquantifiable love, his immeasurable love. The Bible said in John 3:16, for God so loved the world. The world is not the cosmic world, but man. For God so loved the world that cannot, the love that cannot be quantified, the love that cannot be measured, moved God to send his only begotten Son to this earth, that he may come and restore the beauty of man. Jesus Christ came to restore your beauty and my beauty. He came to restore the glory of God in man, which man lost due to sin. Jesus, therefore, is God's gift of love given to you and to me. Whether you believe me or not, Jesus is God's standard for me and you to emulate. He came to show us the way to live and please God. When the people saw his followers in the city of Antioch, they said, these people are like Christ, and they called them Christians. If we are not like Christ, we can never be accepted by God. We must be like him. The Bible said that when he shall appear, we shall see him as he is, and we shall be like him. God wants to multiply Jesus here on earth. He wants to have many Jesus-like people here on earth. That is why he sent Jesus to us, so that he will show us the way to live and please God. No matter who you are, whether you believe me or not, if you are not like Christ, if you are not like Jesus, you can never please God. He said, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear you him. No matter what you think or say about Jesus, God is well pleased in him. Follow him. He is God's standard for you and me. Let us see what Jesus said in the book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 13, so that we connect. You are the salt of the earth, but if salt have, how shall its saltness be restored? It is no longer good for anything. You are the salt of the earth. That is who we are supposed. Man is to be the salt of the earth. Look at the three undeniable characteristics of salt. Number one, salt adds. Number two, salt preserves food, dissolves. Let me take them one by one because of the limited time I have. Taste can either be sweet or bitter. It's either that as a man living here on earth, you are adding sweet taste in people's lives, or you are making people's life bitter. Especially at this time of coronavirus ravaging the whole world. If you are living here on earth and you are not making people's life sweet, you are not adding taste to people's life, you are not adding sweet taste to people's life, at this time that many people are crying, at this time that many people are in pain and sorrow, you are not adding sweet taste to people's life. You are only existing, you are not living. Do you know, on this earth, even at this time, there are these two types of people. People that are adding taste to people's life, and people that are making people other. If somebody have, maybe you have a vehicle, at this condition you are inflating price. You are inflating the price of food commodity, the price of medicine, in order to make more money for yourself. Are you not making people's lives bitter? You are supposed to be salt. Salt adds taste to food. If you are not, useless and worthless and nothing. The Bible said a salt that loses earth as a man, what will be doing? Comforting and consoling, taking care of the people, meeting. We are not living. It's the living God. Number two, because of my time, I don't have to elaborate much. Salt preserves. David said, taste and see that the Lord is good. Child of God, Jesus was sent here on earth by God to come and restore his beauty on earth. As a salt, we are supposed to preserve God's goodness, holiness, and righteousness. We are supposed to be the preservers of God's character. We are supposed to be the preservers of God's righteousness. We are supposed to preserve the goodness of God here on earth. If you are here as a child of God, as a believer, as a Christian, and you are not preserving the holiness, the righteousness, the truth, the goodness of God here on earth, you are like a salt that have lost its taste. You are good for nothing. Anybody that is not preserving God's goodness, especially at a time like this, you are good for nothing. God expected you to be salt. God expected you to add taste to this life, add taste to existence, preserve God's righteousness, preserve God's beauty, preserve God's character, preserve God's goodness here on earth. That is the expectation of God. And that is why when Jesus was talking on the mount, he said, you are the salt of the earth. Who can know you better than who created you? Jesus was pointing to the man he created, which we are not. He created us to be salt, but we lost it. Father, may you restore us. Restore us to be the salt of this earth again. That through our living here on earth, your goodness shall be restored. Your righteousness shall be preserved. The church must preserve the holiness of God. That is why the church exists. Number three, salt dissolves. When you put salt in food, salt dissolves. Salt is selfless, just like Jesus is selfless. For my sake and for your sake, Jesus came and died. But today, people are so greedy. People are so selfish. People are so self-centered. They amass wealth that they will not finish for themselves and for their generations unborn. A government, salt is salt dissolves. Salt can make every other thing in the food have taste. But in food, you are seeing it. But after put doesn't want to take glory. That Jesus said, why are we amassing wealth for? Gideon did it. Gideon, when the angel was speaking to him, give valor. But Gideon said, if God be with us, where are those which he spoke to us about? Gideon removed us. May we never love like salt. Yeah, allow impact in others become a better place. Because of my time, my technical engineer has warned me.